savage. Color like a fool, yeah, you know who I am. Dreams on the canvas, magic in my head. Painting out loud, I don't care where I live. Like a fool, splashing wild, breaking the rules. Like a fool, like a fool, like a fool. Every line, every you. Welcome to the dream team, the brush out. Bursting blues with a laugh in my eye. Shades of wonder got me on a high. We spin stories in purple and gold. Girls got colors nobody can hold. We mix it up, we make it new. Splashing bold, that's how we do. Running on fun, we won't slow down. Paint the town, turn it upside down. Push out my favorite traffic jam. Color like a fool, yeah, you know who I am. Dreams on the canvas, magic in my head. Painting out loud, I don't care where I live. Like a fool, splashing wild, breaking the rules. Like a fool, like a fool, like a fool. Every line, every you. Welcome to the dream team, the brush out crew.
All right, Krista, what you got for us?
I'm so glad you're here, Mike. This is something Mike's been playing spooky games for October in onesies, costumes, and so Dreaming Tabitha actually drew a little picture of something that happened on a stream.
I have not seen this. I have no idea what she's about to show.
All right, so in Mike's chat, there was a chat that read, "Only a loser plays horror games on normal," because he was trying to decide, what should I play on, normal, hard, nightmare?
This is Outlast. This is Outlast for people that know.
Cake on the floor?
Look at the cake on the floor, and he's missing his feet.
That's cool.
That's so good.
They're bandaged. What are we doing?
And Mike was like, you know what? I'm not scared. I'm a man.
What? This is awesome, by the way,
dude,
Chris.
this is awesome,
Yeah.
but this actually happened, and I was like, oh no. They were like, oh, only pussies play this on normal. So I turned it up to nightmare, and within like 30 minutes, I was like, I gotta turn the difficulty down. I can't do this.
Damn.
I had people text me. They're like, do not try this on nightmare. You will not make it. And I was like, okay. I'm like, don't tell me what to do. But
No
she put me in a
feet,
closet. That's not what my closet looks
Okay.
like. She is a very talented artist, legit. Like,
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yep.
Mike sitting there with the cake and when he had no shoes on.
That's
Chris,
crazy.
is that
Oh,
right?
and
No, I didn't have any
No
feet.
feet, no feet,
no
because
feet.
he
Jump, I
has
got cut off.
diabetes.
Yeah,
Because he has
diabetes.
diabetes, he has no feet.
I'm a man.
Always a good time. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in, everybody, to the Brush Hour. The Brush Hour, where we gather the dream team to have an amazing dream stream today. Like a fool, 100%. Like a fool, like a fool. I like that with the song. It's so true. Let me get my stuff together here. But yes, good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody can hear me okay. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody see me? That's probably, I think, between always, that is my most quoted Harry Potter saying from the entire franchise. Oh, and also, what an idiot. But probably between those three, that would be the one that's like, can everybody hear me? Can everybody see me? I may have it reversed, Professor Lockhart. Anybody? But yeah, so welcome in, guys, and hello, good day to you. Yes, we have new merchandise. Yes, we have new things on the way. Yes, we're doing a lot of fun stuff. On top of that, we are making our own. We are for the science. For the science, we are making our first ever book, children's book, featuring the adorable Canadian bear. So much fun. I can't wait to get started with today's project. I was in a little bit of a battle of what exactly do I do today? Because there's actually a lot. It's like, do I just make a scene? Do I just create the next page? What is it? And I'm like, I need to calm down a little bit. I think I'm shooting for the stars, which is not a problem. But sometimes when you shoot for the stars, you have to readjust your aim. So that being said, today we're taking it down a notch and not focusing on making any pages today, but doing like what I said yesterday, in that we're going to make some more character references that will be more beneficial to me in the future, where I can either copy and paste. Yes, people do that. They copy and paste their own characters, and then you just readjust as necessary, like, shifting the eyes, shifting the position of the head, perhaps, or adjusting the arms and whatnot. Like, I could take this character that we see over here, and I could draw an arm over top of it where he's pointing up or maybe holding his face, but everything else is standard, and I've got that down packed. So, and then I just recolor it. But I think that would be a good place to start for me, because I will confess to you, drawing clothing is freaking hard and I'm not good at it. And he is wearing clothing, thank God, as he should be. And I need to make sure that I am as familiar with drawing the character's outfit as much as I am with the face. I've got the face down pretty good, where it's the curl, the eyebrows, even the eye shape. It's just kind of being refamiliarized, if you will, with the character. And I've got a bunch of references over here on the Pinterest, actual sketches, by the way, none of this AI stuff, where I can use it as a good reference. Although I will say that's, like, we've had this talk before, and I don't want to get into all of that. You can use AI as a reference, but just make sure that you're paying attention and having even real references with you. Otherwise, you'll make anatomical incorrections. It'll be problematic. So just FYI. But let's get into it. Let's get into it with the stream team over here. We've got Larry Knight saying first, although I want to say, I think DL was here last night. I don't think he knows that when he throws everything but the kitchen sink at us the day before, YouTube like refreshes or whatever, and it disappears. So Larry Knight is in fact first today. Shout out Larry Knight. Hi, Canalist saying, hail everyone. Good morning. The real Steven TV there. Me with the like a fool emotes, which you can get when you're a member of the channel. Spider Unlimited, good morning. Freddie says, fifth, like a fool. Jabba the Whoop is here. I've got to get one of these shirts. Yes, you 100% should get yourself one of those shirts. In fact, I'm wearing one right now, and look, it's got that little brush on it. Yes, it does. And yes, I did preference it and put it on the left side, not on the right, because you know what? It's about time that we lefties got some respect. Yes, hit the like button on your way in, please. So much. Thank you. It helps with the YouTubes as little or as much as possible. Mountain Mutt says good morning. The way Krista says, I'm a man. Yeah, we're so much fun. We'll talk about that later. Hulk Smash, hello, or excuse me, Jello. DL with the 199 says Tabitha is back again. Like a fool. You know what that earns you? What a 199 earns you here on Dreaming Tabitha. So they're going to try to take these. You get yourself a little bit of Maria. Like a fool. I'm a man and a fool. Uno reverse played. Yeah, it does refresh. Okay. Yeah, there you see. I was first, but I got white. You got white. You got taken out, DL. You got taken out like a fool. And it's okay to sometimes be a fool. And, just you can live like a fool, act like a fool, dream like a fool. Just don't die like a fool. There's some science for you. There you go. Poetry. So I've got stuff that I got to do today. But let's go ahead and get our fresh page over here. As you can see, I have my character reference up in the corner with the different faces. And now this is actually getting hot. Like I need to make a sweater vest of my brush hour stuff. Spicy Rogetta, good morning. Welcome in. The $2 Maria treatment. That's right. What? By the way, we'll be back tonight for gaming around 8 o'clock this evening. Excuse me, Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be bringing people back in for game time. I don't know what game we're playing just yet. I don't know if we're playing golf. I don't know if we're playing solitaire together. I don't know, but it's going to be most middle Mossy, what did I call him? Mossy Doodle. All right, Mossy Doodle. Don't let Nomi tell you that she came up with that herself. I have never heard her call him Mossy Doodle, and then she has the audacity to take that from me. Yeah, don't do it. Which I would love to draw like a little mossy doodle in a moss hole. Like it just sounds really, really cute, and I've got some ideas for that. So, internet, look out. A mossy doodle will be coming to you in the future. Excuse me, I'm getting some updates here. Play-by-plays. Oh, it's stunning and brave Megatron. Entertain me before I go to... Wow. So demanding. Coming in here hot. But you know, hail Megatron. Hail Megatron. All right. Here we go. So, we're just going to sketch. You're going to watch the process live and in person as we attempt to create the first ever Canadian Bear baby book. More details about what the title is, what the themes are, what the characters are all going to be in, that will come later. And obviously, of course, members here on YouTube and over on Patreon get sneak peeks, get the previews. But you're going to get to witness here live, you know, from Saturday night or from New York, Saturday Night Live, the process. I always come in hot. Wow. You know what? That deserves a face. So they're going to try to take these.
Get back to painting, y'all.
Okie day. I don't know where to get started. Okay. Yes, I do. I'm going to draw this character over here. So he's a little bit tilted. So, of course, I always start off with me circle. All right. And I have noticed that this character, his head is not quite as enlarged as a lot of my other chibi characters are. So there's that. But let's see. Do I have a face that's already kind of tilted? So let me show you. Oh, I did it on the wrong layer. So we might as well just undo that anyway. So here we go. I'm going to take this layer. Let me show you how I make it all work for the greater good. We're going to tilt it up. I'm going to, just to make it easier on myself, well, I might have to duplicate this. Hang on. Duplicate, get rid of, take this, and I'm just going to, let's see. That's about a good size right there. And then I'm going to go to this layer. So here we go. We're just going to start over. Let me get the right size here. Thereabouts. Canadian Bear needs a tiny sidekick called Beep. This isn't going to be like a Geeks and Gamers story. It's just like its own little entity. Here we go. All right. So I think it needs just to be a little bit bigger. Thank you again, always, for the support, guys. Appreciate all of you. So, because once, you finalize the shape that you really, really like, and I don't want to limit myself. Like I said, you kind of use these references, sketch things out, and then you can make alterations as needed. You use her online? Well, good. Consent is important. All right. So, yeah, I guess my little character, let's get the eyes going here. Cutesy little eyes. Eyes are super duper important. And then a little nosy, which got to make sure that gets right. Can change the shape. It's so interesting that as I was drawing this, and I based this character loosely, obviously, on Drunk 3PO's character, that I tried to make sure I had like the little infamous curl. I kind of followed the eye shape, definitely the eyebrow shape. But as I was creating and developing this chibi, it was fascinating to me that this baby looks, this chibi looks an awful lot like a baby that one of my former pastor's wives' children, like legitimately looks like her son. I thought that was interesting. It's he's cute, Here we go. And we'll just get all these basic things out. So that's the important thing about fabric too. I was really understanding that. Let me show you also what I'm about to say. So when you're drawing the character, it's really important to draw like the whole body first, honestly. Even if it's just a rough idea, but you need that anatomy to help you understand where the fabric is going to lay down. So let me show you, for example, one of my commission pieces here. Where are you at? Right here. This character here. Especially because of the uniqueness of the pose. Now you would think, as I once did foolishly, that, oh great, I don't have to draw the rest of his body because it's covered mainly by the shield. No, this is not correct. And it actually will hurt your progress more than it will help you. You think that you're going to be saving effort and work by hiding it behind stuff. Sometimes that's kind of true. But really, if you want everything else to fall into place, look organic, look realistic, you need to draw the rest of the body. So when I was drawing this character, I actually drew all of his body. I guess I don't have it listed. There it is. I actually drew all of his body before I drew the shield, right? So that way I knew where the balance would be needed for the rest of his pectoral muscles on the other side, where the shoulders needed to be placed, so it all made sense. So pro tip, if you're going to be drawing your character and you want to hide it behind something or there's something in front of it, it is super beneficial to you to draw the entire body, even if it's a rough sketch, so that everything is balanced. And then you can put the prop in front of it and alter it as needed. So, fun fact of the day. I'm looking forward to coloring that. It's so much fun. By the way, if you didn't get to see an up close version of that, this would be the little comic strip that I did. There's Epic Mike. I loved it drawing his hair. You guys remember, you were here. Most of you were here for this. I absolutely adore. Isn't that how Darla says that in Little Rascals? All right, let's get back over here. Let me see. People are shouting out. Here we go. Spicy gifted a Dreaming Tabitha Live membership. I don't think I have. Like, we have the $1.99, the $2 Maria for two over here, but I don't have anything for like the one. Well, you know what? I do. For that one special person in your life.
With somebody else, and I was like, oh, this is the shortcut. It's basically a door, and it goes behind the camera.
I know, it does. That's why you're an idiot.
Wait.
You're not an idiot, but some people are. Thank you for gifting to the Dreaming Tabitha membership crew. You may have said it yesterday, but did you have a good Halloween? I was tired. I had gotten back to the home from traveling and visiting with family and going to a wedding. And it was very busy last 2 weeks with a lot of highs and lows. And also, I never grew up celebrating Halloween, so it's never really been special or that important to me. I did enjoy seeing the kiddos in their costumes and stuff. It's kind of fun to see that, especially the really little ones. But Halloween is Halloween. Never cared about it because I didn't grow up with it. Just get a basic head shape going to build up the figure's pose and proportions and go back and make it look prettier than drawing. Okay, hey. Is anybody prettier than Johnny Bravo? I don't think so. Man, I'm pretty. The real Stephen TV has become a YouTube member. I see you there. I don't have enough,
I am the one to be your favorite.
We'll work on it. We'll get some new videos. Yes, indeed. I am responding to emails today. We're going to get it done. It's going to be fun. I'm excited for this project. Super excited for this piece. Hate being gray, so I had to what? I hate being gray, so I had to get my green back. Oh. Hey, whatever works for you. Member for 9 months, studying in Brave Megatron. Wait a minute, you're drawing Optimus Prime? Maybe. Who wants to know? I thought I'd never see the day. Hey. You know what, Megatron? You didn't even respond to my DM about the art party 2 months ago, I think it was. So I don't want to hear anything. Okay. Don't be coming in here and stirring up problems. You didn't even respond to my email about my DM about the art party. And I took that personally. Speaking of people who take things way too personally, we have a special guest today, and I have to rearrange my stuff. It's nobody without you. I have an actual layout for. Nobody get whiplash here for a second. I gotta try something.
Ooh, okay. Oh, that was good.
There we go. Okay. We have a specific layout for like when I'm drawing plus having guests on. Grape says, Tabitha, just how drunk is C3PO? C3PO is an android. I don't think they're able to get intoxicated.
Yeah. They can't take
it's
any
science.
type of liquid. All they could do is
Oil.
human body flesh,
Yeah.
because that's what androids do. That's what robots do.
It's science. It's science. By the way, Untamed Mando's here saying good morning, everyone.
Mando.
Everybody's really excited to see Nomi.
Good morning, guys.
Sounds like you missed me. You know what? I'm not even going to highlight that anymore.
It sounds like you missed her, if anything.
There you go. See, everybody's saying hi, Nomi. Yes, we have a surprise guest from Narmi today.
Hello.
As I work on my Canadian bear. Have you seen the little pictures of my little dude?
The recent ones? No, I haven't.
We must walk Nomi through. So that was kind of like where we started. Cutesy little and one of my personal favorites over here, waking up with some bedhead.
Aw, I can relate.
Yeah. The thinking face.
Which is like his resting face, because he always thinks, right?
Pondering. Well, if you know the story, which you don't, because nobody does except for me and like 3 people. He's thinking because somebody asked him a question. It may have been this little person right here.
A little woodland forest.
Little creature, little squirrely squirrel. Look at how happy she is. So there isn't a raccoon in this story, but a big part of me is thinking maybe I need to switch out one of the woodland creatures and make a raccoon in honor of the hopefully upcoming travels that we will take to Raccoon Island. If not, maybe that will be in the next story. Maybe it'll be Canadian Bear goes to Raccoon Island. Actually, that would be really cool.
I would love that.
That would be really
Man, who's gonna fund our trip to go to Raccoon Island?
We got to go to Raccoon. We got to go for the science, for authenticity,
know. If you think about it, that's what like these before Disney went completely trash with their animation and everything. But that's what the animators would do. They would go to like the zoos or to like the parks. And when they made Coco, they went to Mexico to like get it. They did it for the science. They did it for the art. They looked at the agriculture, the architecture as well, and the culture of what made that story alive. So we need to go to Raccoon Island to make this story alive too.
I didn't even think of it that way. And I believe that is such a proper way to look at it. I mean, it's intelligent, it's insightful, it only makes sense. It only makes sense. Trust the science.
It does.
For the science. Good morning, JM the Elite Fan. Let me see. No, what's her name? Mando says, hi. Mando, you're the person. I was thinking to myself, who am I needing to talk to this morning? And it was, of course, Untamed Mando. Mando, it's a little last minute, but are you free tonight around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? Let us know. Snickersville, hello. Oh, Freddie, wow. Oh. The majority of questions and talk will be from Tabitha, like yesterday. Wow. Wow. You know what? Moss, we let Moss talk. We gave him the floor. We allowed him the floor. Come on. Come on, man. I need to get that. That's the one thing I take away from our former non-president Biden was, come on, man.
Yeah.
Nobody can say it quite like he did. Come on, man. Like with such passion and disappointment at the same time. The Trash Panda Island, that would be the trailer trash edition of the Canadian Bear. I'm going to Trash Panda Island. See, it's all right. I was a great It really was. It really was. Oh, I figured as much, Mando, but I wanted to always extend the invitation. But I knew that I waited too late. We kind of are just getting back into the swing of things. So yeah, no, I see. It was a good time.
Yeah. It would, but yeah. Oh, you let cook. You let Moss cook yesterday as well. Well, okay. So Tabitha, I talked to Moss backstage for a little bit, and I asked him of what you suggested, and he said yes, he's interested.
Oh, the internet ain't ready for it. The
I
internet
know.
ain't ready. I don't know if they can handle.
I don't want to say or give away anything yet because I want the audience to be surprised and astounded
the
by what
element
we
of surprise.
by what we reveal.
Any guesses? Any guesses out there? We won't answer anything, but you could always try to guess.
Yeah, we love the guessing game.
I am excited about it. It will kind of come down to Nomi though, because of because of your previous history. But it could change. He could be the one that fixes you.
I know. I don't know. I've been waiting on you. It's your history. You're the one who abandons me. I was like, it's okay. I guess I'll just join ABF's show on Monday. I guess I'll do New Blackstreet because you're not available because you upped and left. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to let her up and left because there's that saying, if you love someone, set them free. And if they come back, that means they didn't love that person either. So set them free again.
Wow. I'm so sorry that the passing of my loved one has interfered with your schedule. Terrible.
Oh, I wasn't gonna bring that up. I really wasn't. I was trying to let the audience not know about that. But if you're willing to, let that out there.
They don't know all the details. No, they know that that there was a happenstance in my life, and then, they know that we. I didn't know you were I didn't know you were just that close to your great Aunt Janice. Aunt Janice was a real one. What I really loved was the hot dog. The 4th of July hot dog barbecue fights that we would have, because somebody would always end up in the barbecue pit and Aunt Janice wouldn't have any of it. But for some reason, she was also the instigator of said fights and whatever. But she always blamed her husband. So that's what I'm going to miss the most. That's what I'm going to miss the most.
Those hot dog fights from great Aunt Janice.
Yeah. Nobody could make relish the way that she could, but
I bet
that it's what happens. What happens?
What happened?
It's all good. Just let me know next time. I know. I apologize. All right, gotta roll out to work. You've entertained me enough for the day. Wow. Well, I'm glad. All right, I'll take it as a compliment. Nomi, what's happening in your world today?
Today, there's no work for me today. I was like, I get to sleep in, which I kind of did. Yay. And then I have to do a couple of stuff here at the house because starting tomorrow, I have to fly out somewhere for business. Oh. And I was like, oh my gosh. Okay. So I have to pack all these things. And then come Friday, when I'm done with my business work, I have something a personal event on Saturday. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to also pack for this too.
Not the personal event of the lifetime.
It is. And
for other people.
It's not even my personal event. I'm like, it's a personal event, but it's not even my personal event. So I'm like, I guess I'll go.
Yeah.
So
maybe you'll hot dog, fire pit incident.
Well, here's the thing. We're having a barbecue fire pit. So that much I do know is going to happen. So yeah.
Maybe the spirit of Aunt Janice will be there.
And if I feel a little slight wind, a little movement in the wind, I feel the breeze. I was like, Aunt Janice is here. I'll have to let Tabitha know. She'd rather come here instead of that hot dog fight because she knows she started it and her husband's mad at her because... every get together with that family, it's bound to happen.
Bound. Yeah. There was no escaping it. One time my cousin Tommy ended up in there and he was about 5. He got squished underneath of somebody.
Tommy.
And I'm not going to say I laughed because it was horrible, but at the same time, he was getting out of the pool and he had one of those pink flamingo floaties around his waist.
Yeah.
And then he kind of got squished and then the floaty popped and Well, anyway, it was kind of funny.
Rest in peace, Hobby.
Yeah. Yeah. He made it out alive. He's still got the scar, but it's fine. He's fine. You'd rub some dirt on it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm having a hard time with this arm. Like I'm struggle
Mhm.
busting the arm. Tabitha is always entertaining. Nomi's lots of fun too. I read that, I may have read that incorrectly with the wrong, kind of
Tone of voice. Or
kind of
tone-
voice, but that's how I choose to read
Interpret
that.
it.
And yeah, that's how I.
It's okay. I'm just gonna use this your brush hour as my makeup hour as I get ready for my day.
Your own personal brush hour. Let's see. Okay, I need to record a video and a lot of stuff related to it. Kind of sad to leave the stream, but is life after? Well, you can always rewatch the stream, Freddie. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Cavantino, good day to you. Lurking while preparing stuff around. Great to see you, gals. Great to see you.
Yeah.
Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. Unless
Great
you
to
already hit it, and that would make it unlike. Don't do that. So, What should I have this little dude carrying? What should I have him? Like, what should
A
be his-
sandwich.
Why? You know what? Why not? Let's see. So I was telling the chat yesterday that I have the conundrum. So I made the mastaki. I made a mastaki of drawing the characters, inking the characters, and then coloring the characters, and then exploring different options in the styles without ever solidifying anything. So I kind of had to start over a little bit with some of the design and stuff. But so you've been around children at some point in your life that that this kind of art style here, it's kind of like chalky looking drawing and coloring style is very popular in children's books right now.
Yeah.
And I liked it a lot, but then I did this and I was talking to the chat yesterday, and Nomi, does this kind of color palette and kind of the art style itself, does that remind you of anything? Does it kick in any kind of memories?
Winnie the Pooh.
He is a big part of the inspiration. I'm thinking, I don't know if it's older. Okay. Are you thinking like the New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh that we all grew up with?
Yeah.
All right. I was thinking older, like the 1980s.
Older 1980s. Like the Gummy Bears adventure?
Yeah, pretty similar. I love the gummy.
Yeah.
That's a great example. I was thinking like the Black Cauldron.
Okay.
It's kind of like minimal color palette. And there's almost like no detail work in the shadows and the highlights. Because if you look at this compared to this character, there's like highlights and shading and everything, which still looks really cool. But I was like, man, because I started playing around with coloring it that way, and as fun and everything as that looks, I'm like, I'm really in love with the idea of keeping it simple and almost retro looking.
Yeah. Because that art style is coming back anyway.
Is it? Oh, well, then I'm ahead of the schedule by going back in time. So that's kind of what I'm combining so far. What's in my mind, combining the idea of the Black Cauldron meets Winnie the Pooh. So that's kind of where my, my mindset is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I have to go in and do a lot of work and shifting and changing things. But what do you think would be on this sandwich? Maybe some lettuce.
Make it a hot Italian sandwich with like maybe not hot, but just like the salami and like the like the pepperoni that goes in it as well with the vinegar.
I can't draw vinegar.
Just the provolone cheese.
I'll just make it dripping with vinegar. It's supposed to be my references for drawing. Let's see.
Okay, just ham and cheese will work.
Oh, ham and cheese? Okay. What does ham look like? Hang on. Wait. You know what? I might have to go for bologna. Never mind. Forget me asking Nomi for help because up here I can't draw a detailed sandwich. I don't know. Like this sandwich is full, man.
Yeah, don't ask me for how to draw a sandwich. I'm going to give you exact details how to draw the sandwich.
I don't know how to draw. How do people draw sandwiches back in the day? I need to look up a reference for a sandwich. That's pretty sad. That's like My favorite food. Here we go. Sandwich cartoons. I need it from the side though. Somebody needs to be carrying the sandwich. See, this is all. I need it from the top down rather not. Okay, so all right. She wanted salami. I don't know, something like that. And then I gotta introduce lettuce somehow. It's a color. So there's some more salami, maybe a corner of cheese, and then the lettuce, because it's the moisture barrier. There we go. We got ourselves a there. That's a nice looking sandwich. I'd eat it.
Yeah.
I'd eat it. Great
Well,
minds think
we're
alike.
like, we eat it. I guess we're gonna have sandwiches at Raccoon Island then.
Oh, PB&J. You can feed them
Ooh.
PB&J.
Yeah, man, that sounds good too.
Yeah. All right. We got ourselves a sandwich. Finally put Patreon on my main phone. Join Tabitha and Jay's for free. Oh, thank you. Oh, I would like to say that there are some updates on the Patreon side where, of course, Artist Alley is still for free. You can go in there and you can share your artwork. It's a judgment-free zone. No critiques unless asked for. We've got strict rules there. It's just supposed to be a safe place for people to share their artwork and have some fun. And just find some encouragement. People have been posting some of the most amazing artwork. Some of you have taken my drawing pages that you can get and working them into your own cartoons. And I love seeing that. It's so beautiful and so much fun. And then next week, we're going to be introducing Makeover Mondays, where I am going to give you my time. No, but if you are looking to change up your art, or if you're looking for a critique, if you actually would like some pointers, some tips, I'd be happy to help you out over there. Now, the Monday Makeover chat is behind the paywall, but I made it for the cheapest available tier, only $2 a month. The reason that I did this is because I was given some advice, and I didn't want to be overwhelmed with a bunch of people like that I could never get to. So if you really want it, you can. It's over there. You get access to other things for that membership. So it's not like just a one thing that you get for that. You get options. You get other things that you get access to for the $2 a month. And then what I want to let people know is that, again, this is going to be like open for critique. Randomly selected art piece will be shown on the last part of the live streams, just so you can kind of see what exactly what it would be like. And then 30 minutes after the stream ends, I will be live and active in that chat, and you can upload your artwork and say whatever you want. You can tell me, hey, I just want to know, what do you think about the body type? You can be very specific, or you can be as open as you want and say, well, how could I make this picture better? I posted my own picture from a couple of years ago that I think for the skill that I had back then was pretty good, but I wouldn't mind having critiques from you guys. So I posted my own artwork in the Monday Makeover chat, and you can check that out. Let me know what your thoughts are on the overall picture. If you don't want, like I said, pieces will be randomly selected to share during the live stream for a quick critique. If you'd like your work to remain completely private, please let me know, or consider skipping the submission until after the live stream, and then you can upload it. It's up to you. But this way people can kind of see the fun that we're having over on the Dream Team Patreon. But thank you so much for all your support. We got some new members this week, and that's always encouraging. The question Jay has to answer is, who tripped poo? That's its own meme over on his channel. I have no idea. Found out today that Nightmare Before Christmas Deluxe soundtrack got released and has 5 covers of songs by other artists. Oh.
Interesting.
Fiona Apple sings Sally's song, and Fall Out Boy sings This Is Halloween. Oh my.
Whoa.
I can imagine Fall Out Boy singing This Is Halloween. Tabitha's like, really, Nomi? I guess. What, you mean on the sandwich? Yeah, she definitely got me. Everybody's like, I'm hungry already. Nomi, you need to quit slamming and just play games with Tabitha. Yeah, stop slamming. I don't know what that means, but you know.
I slam all the time on my breaks.
Once Sevi's stomach gets used to eating meat, she can make sandwiches so she can improve her iron intake. Sevi takes pretty good care of herself despite not
Yeah.
eating meat. So, it's Inktober. It's Novinker already. Hello, Tabitha. Hi, Nomi. Hello, everyone. Hey, Achilles Gems.
Hello.
We are schmerging together NaNoWriMo and Inktober for this month as we draw our sandwich. All right, so we got our sandwich. Like I said, his arm is probably too long. Either his torso is too short or his arm is too long. So we're going to grab the liquefy tool. This isn't even supposed to be the main thing today. I was actually supposed to be using this as character reference. And here we got, leave it to Nomi to get me stuck up on a piece of sandwich. All right, here we go. I'm going to draw his little gourd body. It's got to be a little chunky because, he's a baby.
He likes some chunky.
Yeah. Well, who doesn't like a chunky sandwich? All right.
Me sometimes. If there's too much meat and it falls out of my bread, like I get so annoyed with that.
There is a balance for sure to be had.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So okay, now I feel like that arm is too short. Dear God, we've messed up. I should have just not done I should have saved the sandwich for later. That's what I should have done. I should have focused. You don't put your props. What did I just tell everybody? You don't put your props out first. But darn it if this sandwich doesn't look good. But here, we're just gonna go with it. Wow, he looks so bored. Here we go. Let's tilt him a little bit. Let's make him upright a little. Or was that the whole point? I've totally messed this poor little dude up. We'll try it. All right. And then I don't even have the I don't think I even have him facing the right direction, but it's okay. Well, we're practicing. We'll see how it goes. That's why it's practice. That's why we do what we do here. Let's see. I think the other question that I need to answer for myself is, do I want to put him in little onesie footy things, or do I want to leave him barefoot? It's kind of an important decision because it affects like the rest of the story, like all the the drawings in the rest of the story. Wow, this is a terrible pose. Like he just looks dead inside. What did I do?
His sandwich wasn't good enough.
Oh yeah, he legitimately looks sad. Like his mom didn't pack the zebra cakes like she said she was gonna.
Oh yeah, that would ruin your day.
It would ruin anybody's day. Yeah, it would ruin anybody's day. So this is what I was saying, guys. Like, it's super important to have like these references, these practice sessions too, to be like refamiliarized with your character. And it's not actually a bad idea for me to draw him in a sad kind of posture. So, there we go. Just figure it out. Let me go back. Some people have long arms. They do. Little Canadian bear should not have long arms, but How are you, Justin? Hope you're doing well. Now I might have to go to the kitchen and make a sandwich. Sevi's favorite grilled cheese. Is that her favorite? Good. Yeah. I do like a grilled cheese sandwich. I just don't like it where the cheese is hot. I know. The word is supposed to be slumming, not slamming. Oh, yes. Well, stop slumming, Nomi. That's,
Sorry?
He's sad because they put mustard instead of mayonnaise on his sandwich.
Yeah. Well, Moss would beg to differ on that one.
It depends on the sandwich. I do like mustard on the sandwich. Have him wear little Crocs. No, we don't do that here.
Like if it was a Cuban sandwich, yeah, some good mustard on that. Mm-hmm.
I reject it, Justin. I reject it. Okay. So again, let's see. He's kind of chubby. I like him. I think that I could, you would know who this character is. So what we're got a good stance here. I'm going to change the color from pink to green. Tabitha's anti-croc. Wow. I have Crocs, but they actually look like real grown-up shoes, like sneakers. So, not just garden shoes for old people. But whatever, that's just me. Look, I won't deny it. Crocs be comfortable. They do. They be comfortable, but I cannot get past the fact that they're just like people are out here wearing garden shoes like it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. What is your take? What is your hot take
On what?
Crocs?
I never owned a pair, so I can't give my 2 cents, but they do look comfortable. A lot of people do say oh, they're most comfortable. I think I would like to
They
have
are.
them as house shoes.
Yes. I accept them as house shoes because that's kind of what they're supposed to be. Like I said, garden shoes. They are super comfortable. I'm just
Mhm.
okay with people,
Maybe I'll bring them around if say this event. Well, this event I have to have these highest of high heels, making sure I can maintain my balance. So if I'm done walking in these high heels, I would like to have those around. Oh my god, yes,
Yeah.
I would like to have these, give me great art support.
Uh-oh. Am I Larry's like, I'm in my home wearing some. See, that's fine. That's fine. But these people that are going out and about in regular everyday society, that's where all of a
Yeah,
sudden I'm
that's where I'm
like,
trying to draw the line. Is okay.
like this shouldn't be okay. See, this is why our nation is falling apart, is because adults are wearing Crocs and thinking it's acceptable, as everyday wear. Although I will say Crocs have come a long way. There are this goes for traditional Crocs, but they have upped it where they now added platforms to Crocs. And they do look a little bit more fashionable, kind of like a wedge. I'm like, I'll allow it. And then they started changing the shape of the traditional Crocs so it looks less like a garden shoe and looks more like a sneaker. And for me, I'm like, I'll allow it. I'll be okay with it. At the end of the day, I really don't care. But just know if I see you at a restaurant and you're out there wearing Crocs, I don't care, but I'm judging you. I'm silently
You'll put the
judging you.
effort to look good, present yourself face-wise, but your shoes?
Yeah. Or it's kind of like the women that used to wear the slacks that had rhinestones that said juicy on the back or brat on the back of your butt. It's
Yeah.
like just because you put rhinestones on your butt does not make it an acceptable dressed up form of apparel.
Mhm.
It doesn't work that way.
Nope, I don't.
It doesn't work that way. $15 for 3 cheese grilled. What? $15 for a 3 cheese grilled cheese is a bit much. Would only charge her a hug and a thank you. Yes, that is how much Sevi pays to have one delivered. You mean to your house?
No, Sevi has it delivered to her house. She pays
Oh.
$15 for this grilled cheese sandwich.
Guys, come on. We all know that Sevi's secretly hanging out with Moss on his yacht, and she can afford, the $15 for her 3 cheese. It's
And
not okay.
Me and Tabitha pack our
Yeah.
peanut butter
PB and J to
jelly
go to Raccoon Island to hang out with trash pandas. Moss, Maria, and Sevi. Sevi just keeps it on the down low. I don't think she visits as often because she's too busy with the alpaca farm where she raises state fair quality alpacas. But I think she visits them on the weekend. If you guys didn't know the secret lore of our friends. So $15 for a grilled cheese sandwich. I'm pretty sure Sevi's sandwich isn't just a 3-piece. There's probably some gold leaf in there somewhere, a little bit, maybe some kind of pickled onion. I don't know, something like this. You guys don't understand how fancy the circle of friends we have are.
Yeah.
We're worms compared to them, but they let us hang out with them.
We're worms.
We are worms. I do use that a lot, and I don't think people understand what it is I'm referencing. And I'm like, you guys don't know. It's for Hercules. We are worms. Sometimes I mix it up with we are farmers. We are farmers. Dun, 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 dun. Let me change the colors.
Yeah. Oh, you remember how this was a few months ago? No, a few weeks ago to a month ago or something, where you did the tags, and then I was like, oh, rover dogs.
Wait, I did the what?
Thanks, like that little bit cartoon from that.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a Doberman and he's saying
tanks, no
pigs.
tanks.
Yeah, so I did that to my sister the other day. She's like, "What was the name of that cartoon?" It's like
Mhm.
Rover Dogs.
See, I didn't even have a clue. Yeah, well, I'm so glad. See, you ever have this is one of those moments where you have that itch in your brain of the past, that's something that meant something to you, but you're like, I don't know. And this is what I'm grateful for the internet for, because you could literally type in cartoon in the 90s with dogs and human bodies saving the world,
Yeah,
and you could come up with, see, these ears are not right, and that makes all the difference in the world.
I will BRB, by the way.
She will BRB, everybody. Platform Crocs sounds like something Kata would wear. Probably it's from what I understand, it sounds like something he needs. Hey, if I'm just going to the store, I don't care what I'm wearing. I'm there to buy groceries and leave. And this is why nobody respects you, Justin. I'm just kidding. I have no idea what your life is like. Look, I get it. I get it. I think it's because I have one of the classiest grandmothers in the world. I'm telling you, in the entire world. She's there up in her 80s, still wearing heels, still wearing pearls. And so I just have it in the back of my mind where she's just like, I can't with these people who wear Crocs to the grocery store. Like, you're supposed to put your best foot forward. And clearly, Justin doesn't have any good feet because he's out there in Crocs going to the grocery store. Justin is the reason this country's on the verge of collapse. I want everybody just to look at this face, memorize it, and think to yourself, wow. $50? No, 15. Secret lore, never. You guys, you don't even want to step into Mando's secret lore. It's you're right though. It should come with some soup. It should come with some soup. Although I don't know what all Zivvy orders. What if it's a small child walking in the rain emphasizes that maybe it's a soggy sandwich? We could do that. I don't know what you're saying wow to, but yeah, today it's Hot Take Tuesday. I love that. Hot Take Tuesday. Man, if only Nomi could be here more often, that would be awesome. Hot Take Tuesday. We might have to implement that. It's a beautiful face. Okay. Well, whatever helps you sleep at night. Night Saber, hello, good morning. The hatred for wearing Crocs at the grocery store should be aimed at people who leave carts in the middle. Okay, all right, I'll allow it. You're right. These people, we should be upset with them all of the time. Some of the craziest things I've ever seen were at Walmart with someone wearing Crocs. See, Mando just proven my point. What do you think? Hot Take Tuesdays, Nomi?
I like that.
Hot Take Tuesdays.
Where we eat a hot sandwich?
Well, we could do that too, but we give our hot takes. You ever seen that? I don't know if you're on the TikTok. I don't know if he's on Instagram or not, but there's this one guy that I follow. Oh shoot, what's his name? Curly-haired gentleman, Middle Eastern gentleman, lives in New York. He's so funny, and he just does hot takes on the subway.
Though I don't think I've seen him.
And it's great because it's not really him doing anything except interviewing people, like anybody you can think of. It doesn't matter what they look like, punk rockers, old ladies, college students, whatever. And he just has little microphones, little lapel microphones, and he's like, what's your hot take? And they might say something like for we need to stop wearing Crocs to the grocery stores and believing that it's an acceptable form of fashion in society, right? Things that seem to be popular and or everybody's mindset. There was one young woman, she was saying, we need to gossip more, which is an interesting, and he was like, disagree. And she's like, let me. He's like, okay, go ahead, let her cook, the whole thing. And he was like, why should we be gossiping more? He's like, gossip is a terrible thing. And she's like, no, not exactly. She's like, if you look at gossip, the origins of gossip. Now, this is something I want to look into because I thought this was fascinating. She said that the word gossip originates from the word gospel, which, it was to be sharing the gospel, was spreading the gospel. And I guess I need to look that up, but that sounds feasible. But she was just saying that gossip used to be a way that women protected one another. And so they would kind of like what we were talking about last night, where women do talk more than men. This is factual. It's based in the science. and that women tend to share a lot of information about a lot of other people to their closest friends. And there are some women, not all, there are some women who don't, you might not necessarily word it as gossip, but it's sharing that information because you're trying to protect your friend. Like, hey, I don't want to speak ill of this person, but I want to let you know that they are not always what they seem to be. Just be on your guard, or something like this. Whereas you have definitely the women that come together and they just want to spill the tea on everybody, and that's not godly. We understand that that's not a good thing. But I thought that was interesting. That was her argument, was that we need to gossip more. And he's like, I don't think that's good. But when she gave her argument, I'm like, okay, I can kind of see where she's going, but I would never say we need to gossip more. So that was her hot take.
We can share awareness, or like,
Yeah.
hey, just, showing you my concern, not gossip, but this is what I've experienced. This is what I've observed. So, that's not necessarily gossip. It's more of like, take heed.
Yeah, a warning. But some people, I could definitely see where it's like looking at it like, why would you tell her that, she'll find out on her own? But that's a way that women bond, is by, a protection. Guys tend to protect each other by force, I guess. Whereas women are like, hey, just be careful around her. She's not what she appears to be. So I don't know. Anyway, so he does things like that and shares people's experiences. Some people are like, you are not a real New Yorker unless you hate New York and love New York at the same time. And he was like, 100% agree. he's like, New Yorkers hate New York just as much as they love New York. And if you don't hate New York a little bit, you're not a real New Yorker. And it's just kind of a fun show. And I mean, it like takes maybe 2 minutes long. But anyway, Hot Take Tuesdays. We should maybe bring that in. I think that would be fun.
That'd be fun. I like that idea.
Unfortunately, Nomi works in the morning.
Yeah. I know. Unless we do it like early morning for me.
Early morning? Like what are we talking?
So my alarm goes off at 6:30.
Which is 7:30 for me. No, 8:30.
8:30.
Wow. She wants me to move the brush hour stream? Scandalous. I don't know. Does that work better for everybody?
Excuse me. No, it's just a little dry cough. But I mean, think of it like this. You know how radio stations have the morning brews or like the morning shows? We could do that. Brush hour morning or something like that. Morning brush hour. So we give the hot takes while I'm getting ready. How I just did my makeup while you're doing your brush hour. So I'm getting ready for work. And then we're talking about these hot topics.
We'll have to think about that. So that means I have to depend on you to be there. And that's hard for me. I have to change my entire morning schedule. And that would be...
Well, those
but only on Tuesdays.
Only on Tuesdays.
Oh,
we can do that.
We'll pray. We'll pray about it. We'll pray about it and see how that works. That would be kind of fun. I don't understand people who wear visors. What's the point of wearing half a hat? It's so that your head can breathe and that you don't go bald.
And then also for the girls, they can put their hair in a bun.
Or put it up. They started making baseball hats that have the gap in the back. I just wish
have
they would
some
do
of those.
Yeah, or I make it myself. I just cut the seam open because girls, our hair gets hot and all this kind of our head gets hot, the neck gets hot. So girls tend to wear visors. Dudes, I'm gonna assume it makes their heads hot, so that's why they wear the visors. Girls, we wear it because we need to get our hair out of the way. So there's your All right, so this little character here is super cute, but it's wrong. There's something wrong here, and I think he's just not. I don't know. I don't think he's fat enough. He's supposed to be a chubby little kind of baby. Yeah, he looks really sad.
Chubby little baby,
which is kind of cute. He looks very sad. I like it though, but maybe it's like, but it doesn't, there's not much other than sadness, I guess, looking at this, but I would also argue that his what is this called? His hood isn't really fluffy enough. Like it's not big enough, maybe. Hang on, let's have a look. here. But so, guys, what I was saying, you see why it's so important to try to get your body structure down packed first, because you can work your clothing around it. Otherwise, if his head's not there, everything gets thrown off. Let's see. I wonder if I made this come out too far. It would just go full on Jawa. Here we go. Peter Pan, Canadian bear right there. And I like this side over here. This side over is throwing me off. But maybe it's like that. And these are the things that I have to go through all the time just to see, is it right? Do we like it? Does it make a difference?
like it?
Do we like it? Let me see, what time is it? Who said we need to gossip more? It was just some woman on a train, on the subway. And so it's open to interpretation. He's just having conversations with random people. It's super fun. It's interesting to hear why they believe some stuff. The guy's like 100% agree. And then other times he's like 100% disagree. And she's like, wait, let me tell you. Let me give you to understand, or whatever the case might be.
Yeah.
There's a special term for people that gossip in Tagalog. Chismoso.
Chismoso and chismosa.
Usually associated with a group of aunts.
Yes.
I can see that. I'm pretty sure that Aunt Janice was part of that too. Jerry, how are you? Morning, Tabitha. Morning, Noe. How is you?
Morning.
We're having to put up with this man right here. Justin Proper. Again, everybody, study this face. The face of shame. His mom dressed him up in a teddy bear hoodie. He's going to be made fun of at school. Plus, she forgot to pack his cookie. Of course, he's sad. The zebra cakes. You're right. But he lives in the forest. So,
He packs his own lunch.
He packs his own. Yeah, he's like Christopher Robin, man. Like
he's the one who forgot his zebra cake.
He forgot his own zebra cake. So what if we made him a little chubbier, right? In some areas, I gotta figure that out. Maybe a little bit more in the caboose area. Although this area looks a little. Oh, that's his arm. Okay, that's why I was like, what is that? Why does he have a hunchback? Like, what is that? Not, I want to say not that there's anything wrong with a hunchback, but that's not technically true from a medical standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. I what do you think, Nomi? In your opinion, should he have little footies? Is that cute?
I like footies. Yeah, that's cute.
So this is kind of what it would look like if he had the little footies versus out and about. Footyless.
Footies.
Yeah. I mean, it does kind of balance out his color, but at the same time, I'm thinking footies.
Yeah.
I agree with Naomi. As it is written, so let it be done. Footies. So we have a sad.
I have spoken.
You hear me, for I have spoken. Achilles Jones for €5 says it's true. Women talk more between 5 to 6 point. What? Oh, between PM. I thought it was going to be like how many or whatever. Yeah, you can't get a word in. I don't know why. Well, they will tell you that women talk. Many times women talk because they're trying to vent, especially at the end of the day. And this is a conundrum that a lot of couples have, is because, especially if both of them are working, but even if a woman is home alone with children, she's been singing Wheels on the Bus and Let It Go and K-pop Demon Hunters for 600 minutes. And she just wants to have an intelligent conversation. She wants to tell you all the stuff the kids did today, all the stuff that drove her crazy. And the man just wants to come home and rest because he's been working all day to provide for the family. So he needs to rest, which is his form of stress relief. And she needs to talk about her day, which is her form of stress relief. And both of them have to come together, like we talked about last night, and figure out where's the ground. She needs to give him his space. And then he needs to be willing to listen to her. And you both find what works for you, works for you. But yeah, women do talk more. Look, again, I will tell you, I accept the truth that this is true, right? Women talk more. Blame God. Don't blame women.
He designed us like this.
And I'm upset with him all the time about the differences between men and women. Like, why did it have to be so complicated? But I trust God because he's in control of everything. And apparently he knows what he's doing. So
Mhm.
he goes to school in the forest all alone. We need to call. He doesn't go to school. This is this is Mowgli right here. Right here. Have exciting news to share with you, Tabitha. Nomi already know. Oh,
Mhm.
are you sharing now or later? Oh, see, there we go. We need to have some Canadian Bear Crocs now. Yeah.
I can get behind that.
He doesn't go to school? Okay. You know what? There was a time in American history, Justin, where kids didn't need school because they learned at the school of hard knocks. Kids went to work at the farm. Kids understood life. They were in tune with God. They knew who they were. They weren't confused by their peers.
They
And
were
I'm like,
touching grass.
they were touching grass, wheat, wool.
They were eating dirt.
They were eating dirt and bacon regularly, like any healthy American should. Well, I mean, should we bring up Abraham Lincoln and in the fact that he taught himself how to do math with just some books, and he didn't have a proper education, but somehow went on to college to become a lawyer, which eventually led to him being one of the most crucial and important presidents that we've ever had in this country. So yeah, let's go back to eating dirt and bacon and stop going to school. Stop sending your kids to school and put them outside. Send them outside. Okay. So I will need to end it here quickly, but what I'm going to do, just so everybody can see the final what, we're going to try inking this just to see if sometimes it all comes together in the end. And this is just meant to be a reference anyway, just to give us a guideline. Let's see. We're going to, I don't know that I like that. It does make a difference too on the thickness of your lines, but we'll see how that goes. Here we go. What do you have planned for today, Nomi?
Well, I have 2 appointments I need to get to.
Oh.
I'm not in a rush right now. I got some time before my first appointment, and then after that, I have a second appointment, and this is for my brows.
Oh.
And then I'm having dinner with a friend. That's why I was like, please start late. So an early dinner with a friend, and then friends like, I got tickets to the movie. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
All
her
right.
real life friends are more important
I
than
know.
her computer people.
And I told us like, dude, we're gonna have this big old party on Saturday that we're gonna go to that both you and I are invited. Remember? He's like, oh yeah, that's right.
Remember that thing we're doing together?
Yeah. So
some people just don't respect the internet, you know?
Yeah.
They don't. You know what? I forgot to play Achilles Jones. I am so sorry.
Today is Friday. Today is Friday.
Apologies. You know, I feel like I need to make up
With
for
somebody else, and I was like, "Oh, this is the shortcut. It's basically a door, and it goes behind the camera."
I
Wait,
know
Mom.
it does. That's why you're an idiot.
Wait,
Classic. I know.
man, we need to get back into it. We need to find another 4-player game, like Escape the Backrooms, because that was a
Do you have the new one? I have the new one. With the
which
guns.
one? Oh, yeah, okay. I think I do. I think someone gifted that to me. So
Same.
I think both you and I got the same one from the friend of ours.
The mutual friend of a friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I was thinking of that. We got to get that started.
Oh, that was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun. It was, I mean, you know, I complained a lot, but
Who knew? Like, because it was like, hey, like, let's play this game. And I knew you were not going to play it because, yes, I do have it. Okay, Larry, I do have it. Yes, you're right.
he's yelling at you. Wow.
Yes, he is yelling at me. And then you're like, no, like nothing too scary. And I knew you were not going to buy it, so I bought it for you.
Yeah, she forced
And then I was
me
like, this is going to
into the
be
fun.
And then it was scary at first. It was still kind of scary, but we got over our fear and we overcame it and we did the game.
Yes, I am a testament to all mankind that if I played Escape the Backrooms, so can you. By the way, Nomi, how long are hair? So they're going to try to take these.
hair long. I think.
I guess how long is your hair? Because you do have extremely long hair.
I actually just got it cut. I got it cut on Saturday. I cut 2 inches off. on Saturday. Bye, Steven TV. So yeah, it's long.
Really, you have long hair. You do.
Thanks. So yeah, thanks.
I mean, it wasn't
But yeah,
exactly a compliment, but that's fine.
yeah, it
It was
wasn't a
just
compliment.
it was
But
just a statement, a factual,
but I went to my friend who does hair, and I was telling her about it. I was like, I was thinking like after this past weekend, like just get it shorter. But thinking about it, I think I still like my long hair. And she was as I was telling her that, she was running her fingers through my hair. She's like, you need a haircut really bad. Like
I
it,
know. You
you have
never want to hear that.
I was like, oh my gosh. She's like, well, last time I cut your hair was in May. I
Oh,
was like,
that's a while ago. Yeah.
yeah. It's more of like convenience for me. If we lived in the same side of town,
Yes.
I would definitely go to her after every 3 months or 6 months. But yeah. But yeah, so she cut off 2 inches, I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
probably need that much cut off myself, but I need to get a haircut, but oh, did I not draw his nose? Scandalous.
I see his little nosy right there.
Hang on. Wait. Hang on. I went on the wrong layer. Here we go. All right, let's turn the layers off. Here is our sad. This was actually a great practice. This is good. I can clean this up and use this later. I need to fix his arm a little bit because I did forget to kind of like do something there. What happened? Where are my controls at? Oh, okay. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. But this is good. This was a good practice for me to get back into it, to see where I did things wrong, needs to be cleaned up, what I need to pay attention to. And Staccato DDS has gifted 20.
Whoa.
Dreaming Tabitha Live. It's Staccato with the whimsical teeth. Oh my goodness. I have the $20 or the 20, if you will, the 20 video. Brand new. Everybody, hold on to your buckets.
So beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything I hope for.
I feel like that is worth, 20.
I like the fried chicken one, like fried chicken.
Wait, was that my 21?
Fried chicken, you're my heart's desire.
Whoops.
Tabitha.
Well, you get a double bogey. Like look, okay. Rogetta has gifted another sub, and then Deranged Lunatic has given the 199 tab. Are you ever going to play Star Trek again? We're going to get that. We'll just accumulate that in for the hamburger video for your pleasure. Poor Smooth the DJ says it's a good thing I just ate. I would be hungry otherwise. After Achilles is like, wow. Nice. Thank you so much for the support. I try to please. But thank you everybody for hanging out with me. I'm going to be doing more of these kinds of practice sessions because I need to have the references for, like I said, for my character, kind of like I did with the faces, where I can copy and paste my own characters and then alter them as needed. So clearly he's not going to be needing a sandwich all of the time, but I could just use the pose for sadness and whatnot. So thank you guys for hanging out with Nomi and I. This was an unexpected pleasure, and we appreciate all of you. Nomi, is there anything you'd like to tell the crowd before we head out?
I don't know.
Would you like to tell people where they can find you? You act like you're new to this.
Not really, but you can follow me on X at Nomi Without You. It is November. I did say that this month would be the month that I would start playing the Lord of the Rings game on GameCube. So I'm finishing that. I'm finishing that up on my PC, just adding my little emulators and everything. So I'll be posting that on X. So please follow me on X when I announce when I'll be going live to play those games.
That That game hits in the feels so much. That was a game I played all the time. By the way, I'm going to paste Nomi's X account, her Twix account, in here so everybody can follow her and find her stuff. Jerry for $5 says, in 2 weeks, I'll be in a poetry battle with Mr. What? With B. Mr. Burger on his
Mr.
podcast.
Burger.
Oh, okay. Wish me luck. My number. Oh, Jerry, don't come in here with that number one fan. I know that you secretly hold Joe Rosie and the real Joe Rosie in your heart. But I appreciate the $5. I hope you do well over there. But I know secretly you're always going to choose Joe Rosie over us too.
Today is Friday. Today is Friday.
That's right. Well, all right. So follow Nomi over there on all the socials. Thank you so much for everybody hanging out. Be sure to check out the new merch store where you can get your Like a Fool t-shirts. The new ones. I have new Like a Fool shirts, Nomi. They're very
Ooh,
pretty. Yes,
I want to
do.
see these.
Well, there's I have to leave, so I can't just
No, just you can leave. I'll
yeah,
see these
it's in the
later.
description. You'll find it on my merch store. Dream Team, Brush Hour,
Aw.
Like a Fool. Although the classic where it all started, Like a Fool, is stickers are still available. So
Oh.
there's all that. But until next time, guys, follow me here. Hit the like button, subscribe, become a member. Join me over on Patreon where you can get your artwork featured. You can get critiques from me, or you can just share your artwork because you need a safe space to find some encouragement. Thank you. I leave you all with this thought.